One of my subscribers decided to draw a new avatar for the channel. I'm very thankful for this, and I think that he did a great job. I feel like the old one definitely needed an update, and this one actually more closely resembles what I look like in real life currently. His Instagram is sketched out. I encourage you to give him a follow. Ronny J, aka Ronald O'Neill Spence Jr., is an American producer, rapper, and songwriter, born in Camden, New Jersey, raised in Woodbury, New Jersey. Ronny has said that his interest in music began at a young age. He used to play drums in church long before he was making beats for prominent hip-hop acts. Ronny began releasing music on SoundCloud back in 2013. Before signing to Atlantic Records in May of 2017, Ronny J already had a sizable list of notable production credits under his belt, including X, Denzel Curry, The Underachievers, and Riff Raff. In 2018, he released his first mixtape under Atlantic, entitled Oh My God Ronny, which is also his producer tag. I listened to that project a few times before making this video, as well as a handful of songs that he's produced for other artists. After listening intently to a sizable collection of Ronny J's work, I've noticed a couple common elements within Ronny J's production style. One is an extremely aggressive, distorted, and overpowering 808. The other is frequent implementation of gross beat. So keeping that in mind, I think we're ready. Let's get into the cook-up. First off, I'm going to start with a melody using these keys from Omnisphere. And yeah, I'll be working in D minor again today. I'll speed up the footage here to save time. I'm basically just trying to create something with a bouncy vibe. Here's what I came up with. I layered that main melody with this flute sound. I linked both the flute and the keys to the same mixer track, and I added some effects. First, I added a bit crusher to give the sound a bit more of a gritty feel. I noticed that a lot of Ronny J's sound selection tends to be gritty. Ronny J also seems to use gross beat quite a bit, so I pulled up this preset called Chaos 8. I only really liked the sound that it made at the end of the bar, so I went ahead and deleted everything except for that. People have asked me to do a tutorial on gross beat implementation. There's really no secret to it. I basically just play around with random presets until I hear something that I like. And if I only like one part of the preset, I'll tweak it like I did here, or I'll just apply it with automation. Lastly, I added an EQ to cut the highs around 13 kHz and cut the lows at 386 Hz. Here's what the melody sounds like with effects added. Now onto what I would consider to be the most important element of a Ronny J type beat, the 808. I found this 808 here. To me, it just didn't sound distorted and gritty enough, so I added some distortion. I also added this driver plugin, and I played around with the knobs until I liked what I heard. And lastly, I used an EQ to boost it around 1.4 kHz, 545 Hz, 117 Hz, and 32 Hz. Here's what the 808 sounds like now. I added a kick. It just follows the 808. I used this crash sound. I laid down these hats. I pulled up another hat sample to add some hat rolls. I added an open hat. I laid down a clap. I added this perk. I added this shaker. And I used this chant. Here's what the drums sound like all together. Lastly, I pulled up the half-speed gross beat preset on the melody, and I'm going to apply this throughout the beat at certain parts with automation. Now it's time to write some lyrics. I think I'm just going to freestyle some of my own lyrics to this beat, because I feel like that would be more fun for me. My vocal mixing is the same as always. With all of that out of the way, let's see what we've come up with.
Skinny motherfucker, never had food. Smoking backwoods in the back room. Salute Russ and all the rap goons. I don't just promote sans food, I do crack too. Bad news, got your bitch sucking dick like a vacuum. Catch you when you stiffer than a statue. In a bad mood, got me throwing those rocks in a glass room. Smoking on the dank, smell like cat piss. Y'all be all front like a catfish. Hey, hey, how we all acting like a savage, but you never preach what you practice. Hey, hey, I don't give a fuck, cause the fact is I am just a prick like a cactus. Hey, hey, coming through with a few ratchets, so that screw loose, feeling bad.